Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jose Carino and I am a worship drummer located here in the state of Tennessee, the city of Clarksville. And I want to personally welcome all of you guys into my YouTube channel and into this brand new series called 2 Minute Tuesday. So that being said, let's go ahead and roll that intro. Alright, so in today's video, we're going to be diving into how to make a looping background because it has multiple uses that you can actually utilize and it's super customizable. If you want to utilize this on your Instagram story, all you got to do is just select the looping background, place it on your story, and just add anything on top of it, whether it's a picture, whether it's some words or whatever. Once again, it's just something a little bit different than your typical background that Instagram stories actually do offer. In addition to that, you can utilize this for your videos. If you're actually presenting something else in your videos, you can actually utilize this as the background, a looping background of your video instead, once again, of your boring black and white or whatever color you choose within your videos. Also, you can actually use this as your end card. Super customizable, super easy to make. Once again, today we're going to be showing you on how to do it. If this is something that you guys like, continue to see more other things like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the uploads. So that being said, let's go ahead and put 2 minutes on the clock and jump right into it. Alrighty, so once you actually jump into After Effects, what you're gonna do is just click on New Project. Once you come into new projects, you're going to put a new composition. I am just going to title it JC Drumming Logo Loop. 1920 by 1082 is fine. Just leave everything the way it is. And your background, this is the place that you want to select your background color, whether it's black, white, whatever color you want to make. I like black, so I'm just going to choose black and leave it as that. Okay, so I'm just going to click OK. My composition is created, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you different options. I'm just going to go and take my logo and drop it into my project, and then I'm just going to leave it in there for right now. So there's many different ways that you can do this. You can actually do this with words. You can do it with the logo. Once again, I am going to be showing you guys how to do it with the logo, but I'm just going to throw some random words in here just so you guys to show you all you got to do. So just come in here, Command T for text, all right, and then I am just going to put 2MT 2 Minute Tuesday. I'm going to grab my alignment and I'm just going to center this bad boy, right? I'm just going to click on transform and I'm going to decrease that into, let's say, 50%, and once again I am just going to center this thing right in the middle. That's all you have to do for now. I am going to show you the rest of it with the logo. All right, so I'm just going to take this, just going to delete that, going to grab my logo and place it in here. Once again, the exact same thing. I'm going to click on transform and I'm going to scale it down to a 20 size. Your logo may be different than mine, so you want to play with that. So once you actually have that, you're going to come over here to effects and presets, and you're going to put motion tile. Once you see that motion tile, you're going to grab it and drop it on top of your logo. And it's actually going to go over here to your effects control. So once you're actually in your effects control, the only thing that you're going to be worrying about is your title center, your output width, your output height, and your face. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and click on output width. All right, so as you can see, I'm start stretching it and boom, voila. That's my logos are being duplicates. Right now we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the height, and we're just going to duplicate upwards and downwards. All right, so this is pretty much it. This is how you take your logo and just multiply it in different multiple logos within your screen. So now, in order for you to make the motion graphic happen, of course, you have to come over here and click on Title Center. So once you click on Title Center on that stopwatch, you're going to be creating a keyframe in your timeline. So what we're going to do is just going to come down here to your timeline on your effects, motion tile. You're going to click on that drop down menu. As you can see, Title Center keyframe, you already have selected a keyframe and you actually have one at the beginning of your timeline. So you're going to take your time indicator, you're going to drag it all the way to the end, and you're going to increase the numbers within your within the title center. And what that's going to do is going to create another keyframe down here on the end of your timeline, right? And that's pretty much it. Now everything else is up to your likings, whatever you want to do, whether you want to tilt it, you want to rotate it a little bit, you want to add a tint, that is up to you. That's optional. Once again, this is perfect right now, but we're just gonna make it the way that it is on my end card and all of that good stuff. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to jump into face, and I am going to off center each one of them of the logo. As you can see, as I'm rotating it, they're not like lined up with each other horizontally. Or if you can actually click horizontally, you can see that it's actually making a different change and different look. Once again, I like it up and down instead of horizontally. Horizontal. You know what I'm trying to say, all right? So, all right, cool. So once again, you already have a keyframe at the beginning from title center, and you have another keyframe at the end. All you got to do is just pretty much hit.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I mean, you can see it on the background. It's actually moving, but it's not moving the right. It's choppy. So once you have waited 30 hours, just go back to 0, hit play, and as you can see, the motion of your background is taking place. So right now it's perfect. You're done. Render it, put it on your videos, make it whatever you want to make, and you should be good to go. But if you actually want to add a tint, a rotation, or whatever to it, if you want to make a rotation, what you're going to do is you're just going to come here to transform, and what you're going to do is just going to take the rotation part of it and just going to increase it a little bit or decrease it, however you want to make your stuff look like. So once I rotate it, you're going to see this little black backgrounds in there. So what you got to do is just going to go to output height and just increase that, and voila, and just go to your output width just to cover the whole entire screen. And that's pretty much it. That's it. You have tilted it. And now if you want to reduce the opacity to it without reducing the opacity, what you're going to do is just going to go to effects and preset, and you're going to type in tint. You're going to grab that tint and you're going to drop it on your effects control. And then what you're going to do is you're going to click on map white 2, and just going to grab that, put it down to black, and as you can see, it has disappeared. So I'm just going to give it about 85%, and voila, that's pretty much it. That is how you can actually make that, and all you got to do is just render it and put it in your video, and voila, you have something different than everybody else. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for this video, and that is how you make a looping background for your video. So that being said, if this is something that you guys like, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the uploads now and into the future. And nothing, I will catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.